everyone, today is day 3 of the 5 tips you must know about pointed pen calligraphy before you start writing. In the previous 2 videos, we talked about how to figure out the angle of the script and how you need to point your nib toward this script angle in order to write properly. In this video, we're going to talk about hand positioning and how to hold the pen. So there are 2 types of pen holders. There is the straight pen holder and the oblique pen holder. I use the straight pen holder because I studied copperplate, which was derived from the English roundhand, which came about in the 17th and 18th century. A straight quill was actually used back then to write the script, so that's why I used the straight pen holder. While the oblique pen holder was actually made for Spencerian scripts, it came about in the 19th century, so the oblique pen holder is used more for Spencerian and engrosser script. So other than the flange angle, there are slight differences in a few properties between the straight pen and the oblique pen holders, which we're not going to get into today. But if you're doing the modern script, it really doesn't matter which one you choose, just as long as you feel comfortable with it. And if you can figure out how to hold your pen with a straight pen holder, you can most likely figure out the angle of the oblique pen holder. Of course, the oblique pen holder takes a little bit of practice to get used to, but today we're going to be focusing on aligning the nib to the angle of the script, so we're going to use the straight pen holder today. Now let's start talking about how to hold the pen. And whatever we talk about today, your takeaway is your hand should not hurt while you're writing. It may be a little bit sore because you haven't written for a long time, but your hand should not be strained or at a weird angle and start hurting. If it does, that means that something is not right and you have to stop writing and figure out why so you can fix it. So before we start, I'm going to ask you to pick up a normal pen or pencil, and I want you to hold it in your hand like you're writing normally. So during normal writing, I write like this, and this is how I hold the pen. Now, if I'm going to ask you to release your pen or pencil and put your pointed pen in your hand like the way you are holding it, I want you to take a look at your nib and the nib angle and compare it to your slant line. So remember, in the first video we talked about the angle of the script. In the second video we talked about the angle of the pointed pen nib. If I'm going to be holding my pointed pen in this way, my nib is going to be facing this angle. However, I actually want to point my nib at this angle. If I don't change anything with my hand, I will have to change something in order to fix this. Now, a lot of people will want to try to crook the hand in order to write like this, which is at a very unnatural writing angle for myself. So I don't recommend that. So just bring your hand back into your natural writing position, and I want you to remove your pen. Now I want you to put your palm down and just bring your palm back up at a 45-degree angle and put your fingers in. And now I want you to place your pen in your hand at this angle. So you're going to be holding your pen with the back of your hand, majority of the back of your hand to be facing upward. And your index finger should be on top. And we're going to be doing a tripod hold, which is holding the pen with the thumb, index finger, and middle finger. When you're holding it this way, we're not totally at the angle yet, but you're already halfway there. So we'll just need to adjust a few more things in order for us to get to the correct angle. So today, for some of you, it may be a total change in the way you're holding the pen, because normally we write like this, but we're turning our hand over, so we're holding our pen this way. And you shouldn't have to grip the pen really tightly. You should just be holding the pen enough that it's secure, but you're not doing a death grip on your pen. So the main thing about holding the pen is that it should not hurt your hand. And that's it for today's video. In the next video, we are going to be talking about how to sit at the desk and adjusting the angle of the paper in order for us to point the angle of our nib to the angle of our script. And that's it for today. I hope that you find this video helpful. If you have any questions or if you want me to explain a little bit more, don't hesitate to send me an email to ask. And if you think someone else may find this helpful, please share with them my sign-up link so they can also receive my videos too. Thank you for watching. Until next time.